Affrontiamo con piacere un'altra tematica.
We're pleased to cover another topic today, which is young farmers and also digital farming. Young farmers. Cristiano Spadoni from Image Line. You've been at EMA for a long time. You live the world of farming, of information, etc. But Cristiano, we've talked about young people, young farmers, so much. There's a lot of research which has to be translated in the agricultural world for the benefit of young farmers. Yes, thank you very much for having me here. Talking about young people and farmers means not talking about the future of farming, but the present time. At EMA, there are a lot of appointments, a lot of events organized, for example, by Ci Agricoltori Italiani with AGIA. Young people are certainly the recipients of great input made available by a fair such as EMA. New input, new ideas, new concepts, for example, innovation in agriculture at various levels, for example, good farming practices and also digitalization. We've conducted research together with the University of Bologna involving people from the Image Line reference community, and 75% of the respondents said that investments in technology and innovation will be targeted towards sustainability of production. This is very important because also the resilience and recovery plan includes the green revolution and technological transition. We see this also at the level of the innovations and the contest among innovations. Sustainability and digitalization are topical issues for young people with reference to environmental and economic sustainability. Let me ask you a question. What's the meaning of digitalizing farming? Well, if I had to sum up all this concept in a simple sentence, I would say that when I harvest my product, I also harvest data. If I, for example, harvest grapes, why can't I also collect data on productivity, on the productivity of a certain vineyard, of a certain crew? Or, for example, why not to assess the different productivity of various areas of the same vineyard? And why can't we collect information of where those products have ended up, which bottles, for example? Digitalizing from the field to the winery or other conditioning centers, and then thanks to blockchain technology or other technologies, you can trace back to where the product has gone. You harvest the physical product, combining this with digitalization, collection of digital data accompanying the product. Well, I said it in more than one sentence, but digitalizing means that you explain through data and transfer all this information along the chain in order to say what farmers do on the field. This can be an added value because we know that data have an important value, even a market value. The more we know, the more we can be competitive on markets. In English, you talk about data monetization, which means enhancing the value of data. This doesn't mean buying the farmer's data. The data are owned by the farmers that harvested products and collected data. But how can we enhance all this information? Certainly, we can use this information to talk about the product, the origin of the product, for example, through digital farming, a young vine grower or apple grower from Trentino, from Piedmont, from any region, harvests an apple at the foot of the Monviso mountain, where the soil has certain characteristics, the climate is of a certain type, different from other areas. We can tell about all this through data. And through this information, we can really be practical, not just doing some storytelling about the product, but converting all this into information. You've been working at this for many years. I think you were among the pioneers of this. Well, how far are we in Italy as far as this is concerned? Are we growing in this respect? Yes, we are. And this is, for example, witnessed by AIMA Digital, with so many solutions available to us. And within AIMA Digital, we also have an important presence of Chia and Anja, who, with their young farmers, focused, for example, on Implement 4.0 or partnerships with partners such as ImageLine for digital transition. And then Smart Agri-Food has carried out market research, and they have identified that digital solutions are worth 540,000. We are very far from precision farming goals, 10% in 2021, but we are following the right trend. We have 265,000 people that have subscribed to our platform, and 12,000 farms use our platform to manage their farms from the agronomic standpoint, so good trends. Well, in order to establish a partnership with you, what shall we do? You just register on our website, ImageLine, and then you're part of the community. It's a free registration. You just specify what your crops are and what your activity is, so that one can collect very specific information, not general information. Within our community, we know that the preferred crops are vineyards, wheat, also apples from Piedmont. I made a recent report on apples from Piedmont for Rai 2. Cristiano, thanks very much for joining us. I wish you every success, and we really have to reach 10% digitalization. We'll do everything possible, but the important thing is that there are partnerships, innovation ecosystems leading to digitalization on the field. Thank you.